Hi, everyone. I am Salma Rahman, and it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the launch webinar of the Alstom India Scholarship Program 2023-24. This scholarship is a noble initiative by Alstom India, providing vital financial assistance to ensure seamless higher education for students across the country. It's an honor to introduce Ms. Sapna Bhavnani, Vice President of Communications and CSR for Alstom's Asia Pacific region. With over 2 decades of expertise in public relations, Sapna has been a driving force in managing and promoting the Alstom brand across India, Australia, China, and Southeast Asia. Her strategic prowess has steered Alstom through mergers, acquisitions, and global markets, all while championing sustainability. We are privileged to have you with us, Ms. Bhavnani, today. I would also like to welcome other respected members from the Alstom team and the Buddy for Study team. To discuss more about this scholarship and to take this webinar forward, I would now like to call upon Mr. Ashish Shah, Chief of Content Strategy and Communications at Buddy for Study. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Salma, and a very warm welcome to all the guest speakers here and the audience, the students who are watching us live today for this scholarship program. This special webinar is an awareness program, part of awareness program, wherein we are going to discuss about the details of the scholarship program, which is Alstom India Scholarship 2023-24, under which close to 400 students are being provided scholarships for the current academic year, which has started in 2023 and ended in 2024. The scholarship is being provided by Alstom India, and the scholarship is for students who are pursuing ITI, diploma, general graduation, or graduation in engineering as part of their STEM courses. So all those students are eligible for this program. I'm just going to, we are just going to discuss the details regarding this program and once giving you the snapshot of this program, after giving you the snapshot of this program, we are going to understand the objective behind this program from Ms. Bhavnani, who is present here with us. Post that, we are also going to have a live demo of the application process that is that students need to follow to apply for this scholarship program, followed by a question and answer session if we receive those questions on our Facebook Live page in query section. So just to begin this session, as I mentioned, this special webinar is for Alstom India Scholarship Program, just to help you understand about this scholarship program, the eligibility criteria, the awards, the benefits. So basically, this scholarship program is divided into 4 parts, and the scholarship program is helping students to pursue their higher education. One, in a few specified colleges, which we'll be talking about later. So basically focusing on STEM education and ITI diploma courses. And the other part is where where the students from general graduation courses are also allowed to apply for this program, and they'll be supported in this scholarship program. Also, a very specific part of this scholarship program is that the STEM students who are pursuing STEM courses in engineering, especially, are being supported through this program who belong to specific locations. So we'll be detailing all those specific locations also. But before that, let us understand from Ms. Bhavnani the objective behind this program, a little detail if she can share, and the overall objective behind this scholarship program. Ms. Bhavnani, please.
Thank you very much, Ashish, and thank you, Salma. It gives me great pleasure to join you today to announce the launch of Alstom Scholarship Program. Now, before I actually introduce the program, I'd like to speak to you a little bit about the company. I do believe Alstom doesn't really need an introduction, but I'd still like to speak a few words about the company. Now, we're leaders in sustainable mobility, and if you have taken a metro somewhere in India, then it is very likely you've ridden a metro that we have built. We have a very long history in India, and our footprint spans 6 factories where we are building rail solutions that is driving rail revolution in India and beyond. Now, that's what we do for our business, but supplementing that through our CSR work in India, We are also on a mission to activate this transition to sustainable mobility, and in doing so, lead societies to a low carbon future. Now, of course, as a business, like I said, we are leading innovation for energy transition in rail, but we don't believe our responsibility really stops there. We believe we do have a responsibility to shape the entire ecosystem of mobility. And we like to think of that as the access to mobility, basically anything and everything that is linked to and can improve outcomes for all. Now, a very big part of that body of work is what we want to do in activating change for the communities that we work in. We want to address the socioeconomic gaps, holding people back from achieving a better and a sustainable future. So therefore, some of the thematics that we work across through our CSR in the country include healthcare, education, and skilling of youth. Now let's come to what we're here to discuss today, which is education. Now, we do believe that education has been and always will be the bedrock of social mobility. And the program that we've designed together with Buddy for Study basically aims to assist in exactly this social mobility. We've designed the program to give scholarships to deserving students in two broad categories. My colleagues from Buddy for Study will explain this in more detail. But largely, there are two axes to the program. The first, like Ashish said, is based on geography and location. We go to universities across the country to hire young engineers. And pretty much the way we've chosen these universities is to reflect the intellectual and regional diversity that we want to bring into the company. Now, we want to go a step further and support students that are already in these universities to benefit from the scholarships that we are providing to further their education. And as part of that, we've also earmarked certain scholarships that will go to universities in proximity of our industrial factories. Like I mentioned, we've got 6 in the country. So the universities that are close to these facilities will also have access to this education program, because essentially we want to make education more accessible in the communities in which we operate. The second focus is a more subject focus. We do believe that technology and innovation will be key to solving the climate and sustainability challenges India is grappling with. We want to see an increased uptake of youth taking up and pursuing education in STEM subjects, because really some of the best innovations and technologies that the country needs and that problems like climate change need will come out of a background in STEM subject program. And we are hoping that more and more youth will take advantage of this scholarship to pursue their education in STEM subjects. To round up, before I hand the floor back to Buddy for Study to explain and demo the platform and, like how students can go about applying, I'd just like to end with the note that an educated and skilled India is what we need to solve climate and other challenges. And Alstom's main objective through its CSR programs is to help the country in that effort. So if you're a deserving youth, then please go ahead and apply to that scholarship. If not you directly, if you know someone in your broader network who could benefit from such a program, then do spread the word and work with us in making education more accessible. Ashish, I'll hand the floor back now to Buddy for Study to talk participants through how they can go about applying.
Thank you, Mr. Bhavanani. Very well summarized. In fact, you have discussed the vision and mission with which you have been working and how that syncs completely with the kind of program that you have brought for students, wherein they can avail these opportunities, be part of the progressive efforts that Alstom India is making. So thank you for sharing those valuable thoughts with us. As we go ahead with the description and detailing of this program, let me just tell you that the beauty of this scholarship program is that, one, it is open for different students from different streams. So students from general graduation courses, students who are going to pursue and pursuing ITI diploma courses, students who are pursuing STEM courses, specifically in engineering program, they are also encouraged to apply for this program. So that is one part. Second part is that this scholarship program does not require a student to be from a specific year of academic year. So if you are pursuing a program, so that is how you fulfill the eligibility criteria, the first part of eligibility criteria, and you are eligible to apply for this program. Going into little detail about this program, I'll share my screen and will show how the page appears for Alstom India and what are the exact details you'll be able to find for under this scholarship program. So the scholarship program, as I discussed earlier, is divided into 4 parts. The first one is wherein the applications are invited for students who are pursuing graduation in any academic year, and who have scored 60% marks in their previous academic year with a annual family income of less than 6 lakh rupees. So they can apply for this scholarship program. Herein, they have to just see the specified list of institution. So if they belong to this specified list of institution, they should apply in this category. So if you click on the complete list, you will be able to see this list wherein the institutions' name are mentioned, and you will be able to find the entire list of institutions for which this specific category has been designed. So all the NITs, most of the NITs are there. Then a few universities, technology universities are also there in the list. You'll be able to find out more details once you go to this page and go to the eligibility criteria of this program. So this is the first category that we are talking about. Now, the second category, very interestingly, is for ITI diploma courses. So any kind of diploma courses, if you are diploma or ITI courses, if you are pursuing, you are eligible to apply for this program, provided you have scored 60% marks in your previous academic year and your family income is again less than 6 lakh rupees. This scholarship program is specifically for students who are residing in locations like Chennai, Coimbatore in Tamil Nadu, Kolkata in West Bengal, Madhepura in Bihar, Sri City in Andhra Pradesh, or Vadodara in Gujarat. So these are the specific locations from where the applications are invited for this specific category of scholarship program. The benefit, so the scholarship award under this specific categories is 24,000 per year. The previous one where I discussed about the engineering programs in specified colleges, the award amount is rupees 75,000 for every scholar who is selected under this scholarship program. Now, coming back to the different other category of this program. So there is another category which is general graduation, which is for general graduation students. And under this category, the programs which are covered are BCom, BBA, BA, BSc. So the students must be studying currently in those programs, irrespective of the academic year. They are eligible to apply for this scholarship program. Again, the marks criteria is that they must have at least 60% marks and in the previous year, and they must have they should have a annual family income of less than 6 lakh rupees. So the preference is to be given to students belonging to Chennai, Coimbatore, Kolkata, Madhepura, Sri City, or Vadodara. So the scholarship program, though, is open for all India students, but then there is a preference from these locations. The last category that we are going to talk about is STEM education, again for specified location. Now we are talking under STEM education, we are specifically talking about the engineering programs, students who are currently pursuing engineering programs. And the marks criteria and income criteria remains the same for all categories, which is 60% marks in the previous academic year and rupees 6 lakh, less than rupees 6 lakh, less than or equal to rupees 6 lakh annual family income. So if you satisfy these, fulfill these eligibility criteria, you should apply for this scholarship program. So as I mentioned earlier, this category of scholarship, wherein the students from engineering programs are being supported, has 2 subcategories. One is for specific institutions, and another is for specific locations. Now, specific locations, as I mentioned earlier, for other two programs remains the same. Again, for Chennai, Coimbatore, Kolkata, Madhepura, Sri City, and Baroda. And the scholarship amount also remains the same for this scholarship category as in the STEM category for specific colleges, which was 75,000 rupees. That is a one-time scholarship for students. Now, the key things that students should keep ready is ready with them while applying to the scholarship program. I will come to that point. But before that, I'll invite my colleague, Mitali Bhattacharya here, to just let us just take us through the application process of this scholarship program.
Sure, sir.
Yes,
sure.
Mitali.
Sure, sir. Thank you. Good evening, everyone. I'll just share my screen. Is my screen visible to everyone?
Yes, it is.
All right. So as you can see, we are on the program page of Alstom India Scholarship 2023-24. And this page consists of all the important information, as sir has already elaborated upon all the categories quite well. I will directly take you through the process of application. For example, if someone is applying in general graduate students, so that person needs to click on Apply Now button. Once you click on the Apply Now button, you will see that there are three ways of entering into the application form. The first is through your Google ID. The second is through your mobile number. And the third is through your email ID. Also, if you're not a registered member, you can click on Register button and register yourself. So I will be entering into the application form through email ID. Once you click on the login button, you will get this message that gets displayed on the screen. You have successfully logged in. You can click on OK. Once you click on OK, you will get redirected to the application instruction page of this specific category. For example, in this case, it's for general graduation students. So here you can see that there are a couple of instructions. You can again go through them properly, and then you can click on Start Application button. Once you click on the Start Application button, you will get redirected to the application form itself. As you can see, this application form consists of several sections. So the first section that you need to fill is the student's personal details. Here, you need to fill all these details that have been asked here, which consists of your first name, last name, your email ID, your mobile number, alternate mobile number, WhatsApp number, your Aadhaar card number, and everything that has been asked over here, along with your address details. And then you can click on Save and Continue button. Once you click on this button, you can go to the next section, that is of the education details section. Now here you need to click on the present class. In this case, it is general graduation. So this is, I've selected graduation here, right? And here you need to enter your present class details as well as your previous class details. So in your previous class details, here you need to fill your class, your board, your state, your district, name of the institution, and your passing year. And you have to also enter your marks as you've got them. And then you need to click on Save. Similarly, you need to fill the section of the graduation. Here also you need to enter these details accordingly and press on Save button. The next section that needs to be filled is of the family members. Here you need to fill the details of your mother and father as have been asked. So you need to mention the name, mobile number, annual income, relation and occupation. Similarly, here in your mother's case as well, and
so
accordingly.
In case, yeah, so just to add, Pitali here, if there is no income in the family, you can just add zero.
Zero.
Yeah.
And also, if there is any other member in the family, you can click on Add Family here and you can enter the details and you can click on the Save button. The next section is that of the document section. This again section, because here whatever documents you upload, your screening is decided based on that. So as you can see, you have to keep these documents ready here. And also please note that whatever documents you are keeping ready with yourself, they should be either in PDF or in JPG format, and the file sizes should not exceed 1 MB. So these are the documents for this particular category. First is passport size photograph. Second is ID proof. Here you can upload the copies of your Aadhaar card or driving license or voter ID card. Then comes the family income proof document, your admission proof document, latest college fee receipt, followed by your previous year or semester mark sheet, 12th mark sheet, and bank passbook. Once you have uploaded all these documents here, you have to click on the Save and Continue button here. And the next section is that of the bank details. Again, here you need to click on add bank detail and enter all these details very carefully: account holder name, account number, IFSC code, bank name, and branch name. You can enter the bank details of your account or of your parents, whatever is available, right? And after filling this section, please do not forget to click on the Save button. This is for all the sections. Once you keep filling the details, you need to click on the Save and Continue button. The last section of the application form is more about yourself. Here, as you can see, there are 3 questions. So the first 2 questions are subjective. Here, as you can see, minimum 100 words. So you have to write the answer in not more than 100 words. It can exceed 100 words as well. So for both these questions, you have to do that. And for the third question, you need to click on these options that are given here, and you have to click on Save and Continue button. Once you have finished this section as well, you will see that you have completely filled the form here. And the next process is to submit the application form. For that, you need to accept the following terms, and that you can do by clicking on all these boxes. Once you click on these boxes, you can then go on clicking on a preview button. Once you click on preview button, the entire filled up form gets displayed in front of you. You can again go through all the details properly and update the details as per your requirement. And then you can submit the form for the final processes. Also, please note, if you have any doubts related to this scholarship and the application process, you can send email on Alstom India Scholarship at buddyforstudy.com. You can also call on 011-430-92248 with extension ID 322. So that's it from my end regarding the application process. Over to you, Ashish, sir.
Thank you, Mitali. I think you have detailed it out very well. Still, I would say if students who are watching us today, if they have any doubt, they can just call on the helpline number that is there on our program page, which is 011-430-92248 with an extension of 322. Can just dial this number, and our team will be there to help you and guide you on any difficulty that you are facing on filling the application form. Further, there is an email ID, support ID also, which is Alstom India Scholarship at buddyforstudy.com. I will just request one of my colleagues here to put these helpline numbers also on our live Facebook page comment section, so that students can have this for their ready reference also. Thank you. So, Salma, if we have any questions from students who are watching us live, we can take it from here.
Yes, sir. So we have a question from Karan Shravastav. He says that he's a second-year student of computer engineering at Delhi Technical University, and he's asking whether he's eligible for the scholarship or not.
Yes, definitely. So, as I told you, this scholarship program is for Alstom. So, Delhi Technical University, I'll have to check whether this is in the specific list that has been shared with us. I would suggest this student to go through the institution list that is there on our page. So there are 75 institutions, basically 58 institutions which are listed there. You can just go through those institutions.
No, I think DTU is not mentioned.
Yes, DTU is not there. Yeah, so unfortunately, you are not eligible for this. scholarship. There are 53 institutions. I would just take a few names here. For example, Amrita University, Anna University, Army Institute of Technology, then Chandigarh University, then G.H. Patel College of Engineering. I'm just taking a few names, not every institution. Geetam University, then Gujarat Technological University, then Indian Institute of Engineering, Science and Technology, that is in Shivpur, then Triple IT, IT Surat, then IIT Kharagpur, and Indira Gandhi Delhi Technical University for Women in Delhi. Jadavpur University in Kolkata, Jawaharlal Nehru Technological Institute in Anandpur. Then we have Loyola College, KLE Institute of Technology. Then we have different NITs. There are multiple NITs that are there in the list. Then there is Nirma University. Then NERIST Arunachal Pradesh, PSG College of Technology, SDM Institute of Management Development. Then SRM University, Tejpur University, Thapar University. I have just taken a few names. The complete list is there on the program page. You can just go through it and understand whether you are eligible for this scholarship program. Yes, Salma.
Thank you, sir. So there's this question from Kriti Sengar. She's asking that, is it a multi-year benefit program? If yes, then how can the scholarship be renewed?
Currently, it is a one-time scholarship program. Students who are selected for this scholarship program, there is one-time award, which the amount of which has already been mentioned with each of the categories that we have listed on our program page. And they will be able to get this one-time scholarship once they are selected for this program. Anything, Ms. Bhavnani, you want to add here?
Ashish, just to supplement that to Kirti's question, that while today, of course, Alstom's launched this program as a one-year program, the intention is, in terms of a thematic support, in terms of supporting education, specifically in the field of STEM, right. The company is committed to that mission and will be looking to extend this program beyond 1 year. I think we haven't completely agreed on the mechanics of how this program will go on to the next year in terms of whether existing scholars from the first cohort of the program will be eligible for further scholarships. But if we feel there is appetite for that, then that's definitely something that we, together with Buddy for Study, will look into the construct of the second edition of the program. But in principle, definitely, I would say the vision from the company is to be able to carry on this scholarship program, like multi-year and not just restricted to 1 year.
Wow, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for giving this clarity and sharing your intention with the audience who are here and watching us live today. So we at Buddy for Study have multiple programs which actually began as a one-year program and then continued as a multi-year support system for students. That is happening. In fact, currently we are live with a few programs which started like that, but then with the students coming in for that program and scholarship providers assessing the need of those students, they continue supporting that. Probably we hope that we get that part there with Alstom also. But currently it is for 1 year scholarship for students who are selected for this scholarship program. Yes, Salma, any other question? We have time for a couple of more questions and then yes.
There's a query from Nazish Khan. She's asking, if selected, how will I receive the scholarship fund?
The student name is?
Nazish Khan.
Nazish. So, transferring the scholarship fund to the selected students, and that is why at the application stage itself, we are collecting the bank account details of the students, right? So once the students are selected, and generally the process takes around 8 to 10 weeks time, because the application after the completion of application, we go into the shortlisting, then document checks, and then interaction with students also. It takes time. So once the entire process is completed, students are selected, the funds are dispersed directly to the bank account of the students, and that is why we have collected the bank account details also.
Thank you, sir. I think we are done with the questions now.
That's great. That's great. Thank you. So still, if still you have any questions, students who are watching us today or will be watching this with you in future also. If you have any question, you can raise your queries on the helpline numbers that have already been shared by our team. And yes, so my request to Ms. Bhavnani is that as we are now concluding this special webinar,
So
what is your message?
I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir. There's one more question which has come from Ankit, and I think this is more around the eligibility of the program. So I think he wants to understand because there's multiple categories.
Correct.
Oh,
Correct.
yeah.
Yes, please. So so is there any specific query regarding any particular category or what?
I think it's about the general idea about eligibility which the person wants to know. Yeah.
So there are broadly 4 categories, but then there are two categories which is kind of where there is the scholarship is for engineering students, which is part of STEM courses, and this scholarship is one part of this scholarship is for a specified institution. The other part of this scholarship is for specified locations. Now, the details of these specified institutions and locations are there on our program page. You can just go and check which locations are there for which this scholarship program is applicable for, and the institutions list is also uploaded on our program page. So you'll be able to see if you have any specific query, and that will be probably resolved with those information. Second part is for the second part is for ITI and diploma students. This is again location specific, and the locations I already mentioned, which is Chennai, Coimbatore, Kolkata, Madhepura in Bihar, Sri City in Andhra Pradesh, and Vadodara in Gujarat. So these locations, students from these locations will be given preference for this scholarship program. Now the third part is for general graduation students, and again the preference will be given. So to the another question which was asked to us previously, the scholarship, the location and institutions preference are there, but there is no restriction from students applying for this program from across India. So preference has to be given to those specific locations. Sorry to interrupt, Ashish, am I audible? Yes.
So the 3 scholarships based on the locations are only for 5 states, not for Pan India. This is only for Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, and Gujarat.
All right. And engineering scholarship is for specific institution.
This is
and
for
also,
Pan India, right?
Right. Thank you for clarifying that. So I hope we have clarified those queries, Salma. So before we conclude this special webinar, I would just invite Ms. Bhavnani to share her message to students who are looking to apply for this scholarship program.
Thank you, Ashish. I think I said a lot in my introduction, right? That, we as a company want to make education accessible for all, and within that, I think there is a specific interest in seeing an increased uptake and more students furthering education in STEM fields. So I just encourage, I think the company is providing an opportunity, and really I think now it's up to how the individual takes that opportunity and uses it to their best advantage. So like I said, I think for students who are themselves interested, I mean, by all means, go ahead and apply. I think the website is Ashish has tried to address most of your questions, but the detailed eligibility criteria and the location criteria are very well spelled out on the website. So I'd encourage you to go through that and apply, and also don't just stop this at yourself. If you know peers who might use it, do spread the word in the network. And we look forward to working with you and supporting you in furthering your dreams and furthering your education.
Thank you. Thanks a lot, Mr. Bhavnani, for those encouraging words to the students who are currently watching us live today, and will also be watching this scholarship program in future, this webinar in future. Thanks a lot. Here we conclude.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.